All right, welcome to the best Rotary Club in the world, Rotary Club of Cincinnati, Club number 17, Changing of the Guard. Beautiful day out there and a beautiful day in here. I want to thank everybody for attending. Record crowd of 123. Great Rotarians, guests, visitors. Not that I'm counting, but this is a record crowd, so Changing Guard. A day of celebration of the great work for this Rotary year and a celebration of Lisa, who will be our next president. So let's have a round of applause for Lisa Licker. We have quite an event today. We're going to kick it off today with the national anthem led by Janet Metzelaar and Bill Stilley.
Thank you for this meal and for our servers who deliver them so promptly. Please help us make productive use of our time at Rotary and grant us wisdom, peace, and a sense of gratitude for the many opportunities and possessions we have. We thank Eric Pegway for his year of service and for all his hard work, time, and devotion to Rotary. Please provide Lisa Lickert with the wisdom, guidance, and strength that she'll need as she steps into her new role as president. Please bless us with another year of making a positive difference in the lives of people in our community and around the world. Amen. Amen. And now let us recite the four-way test and the things we think, say, and do.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
We have a lot of guests today, and Eric is introducing his own guests, and Lisa will be introducing hers, but we have two extras. So we have Val Quinn, a guest of Brian Rowley. Stand up, Val, say hello. We have Liz Comer, who is from the Brain Injury Association of Ohio. She's a guest of Michael Shotton. We have Mark Napier, a guest of Jim Crowley. And finally, Anas Malik. His one claim to fame in this room is that he was Sarah Madison's professor of political science at Xavier, where he still is.
We welcome all of our guests and visiting Rotarians and to become Rotarians in the future. And we'll talk more about our growth, but all of you can now become members of the greatest club in the world here, Rotary Club Cincinnati. We have a sponsorship program that's available to all members to introduce your own firm to the world of Rotary. And I want to introduce Wes Votto, who you know will be the foundation president starting on July 1st with Hillcrest Financial Group, and we appreciate, Wes, all you do for Rotary and sponsoring today's meeting.
Thank you, President Eric. What a great day to be up here. What an exciting day. So I am a partner at Hillcrest Financial Group. We do holistic financial planning. One of the things that's a little bit unique about us is that we can do flat fee financial planning for any of those interested in that. And I want to do something a little bit different. It's not just me here in the club. I don't know if you know this, that does financial planning. There's some of the best financial minds in the city that are Rotarians. In fact, if I threw this microphone, I'm pretty sure I could hit at least 1 or 2 financial advisors without even trying. So if you do not currently have your finances, if you don't have a financial expert that is within this club that runs by the 408 test, you might want to give it a shot. And with that, I see my time. Good.
All proceeds of the sponsorship program goes into membership growth. So we want to do a special anniversary celebration with Christy Trushek with today's membership anniversaries.
Hello.
That's Christy.
So we've got a lot of celebrations going on, everywhere from 5 to 45 years in the club. And I want to hand them to whoever is here. We've got, I'll just say their names, and then if you're here, please stand. 5 years, Chip Carson. 5 years, Cheryl Parker. We've got Kevin Cox and Adriana Ritchie and Tom Wiedemann are not here. 10 years, Mary Dornetti. 10 years, Rick Finley. 10 years, Carl Berlinger. 10 years, Jan Rassman. And 10 years, Dave Ziegler. We've also 10 years is Madeline Lajeunesse and Ariel Miller, not here today. 15 years, we have Jim Eichmann. 5 years, no, 10 years, sorry, 10 years, Michelle Hawkins. 15, Jim Eichmann, Chad Meter, Eric Petway. 20 years, none of these people are here today, but we want to congratulate them. Deb Cayley, Julie Calloway, and Brad Green. 25 years, we have Kay Atkins. And Anne Bichardi. Those not here for 25 years is Gina Colangelo and Judy Code. We have a 30-year anniversary who's not here, Ed Atchison. Then we move on to 35 years. We have Pete Armstrong. Brian Miller. Not here for 35 are Kathy Machinga and Jack Scott. Then we have 40 years. Gary Kindell. us.
Christy will be with the tally. All right. So, as I said, we've had a record growth year this year. First time in 20 years, we've had a plus number. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 net new numbers. This year, first time in 20 years that we've done that. So I want to celebrate all the great growth this year by recognizing all the individuals who brought in members. The first category is members who brought in 1 member. And we'll call out their name and then do a round of applause. We have a few that are in attendance with Doug Adams, Kay Atkins, Doug Bolton, Bob Brentstetter, Steve Buefel, Elaine Hips, Ed Mathis, Don Olinger, me, Steve Rogers, Josh Vogel, Gina Washington, Laura Wolke, Andy Zahn. If you're in part of that group and you're here, please stand. We move on to the category of sponsoring 2 new members. We have Angie Ferguson and Carol Cerrone. Please stand. And as you assume, we have a certain person called the membership czar. Anybody know who that is? Mr. Michael Schatzman with 23 new members. So I watched the video last year and from the Change the Guard, and Mr. Michael Schatzman, the membership czar, did 13 last year. So, we're counting on another, maybe go in 10 increments, so 33 at least this year, I think, maybe. So, no pressure. And by the way, Michael's being honored tonight at the Change in the Guard for the Rotary District. Lisa's taking him up, and I'm meeting him up there to celebrate his great work. We have a bunch of awards for Michael, starting with we have a special celebration of your great work in this bag here. And then I have something special from me to you personally with a card and a special pen that was given out to board members. So thank you, Michael, for all you do. I know, Ed, you're already using your pen, right, Ed? So again, let's have a round of applause for all the individuals who brought in members this year. It was a record number of individuals, and let's thank them again for the round of applause. All right. Just when this part kicks off the kind of my comments. Are we ready to, oh, yeah. Sorry. I got ahead of myself there. I guess I'm a lot of people say I'm a lame duck, so I guess, Anyway, yeah, so we're going to do the quick announcements. Hands-on Service Committee, Highland Room. We have birthdays. This week, Carrie Rabb, Rick Flynn, Ron Startle, John Frank, myself on Monday, and I share the birthday with Ken Coggeshall, and want to celebrate the birthday. soon-to-be president, Lisa Lickert, to pick the winner. The winner receives $61, and the big pot is $417. It is a white ticket. So you're all winners, right? You want to call that?
509346. Five zero nine three four six.
Thank you, Howard. Still in the deck.
I don't know.
There it is. All right. Well, rolls on, and I want to update you on a few items. We want to congratulate Janet Metzelaar for her new book, now on Amazon, available today. The title is Why We Wait for Wealth. It's her poems over the many years. Let's go out and support Janet and buy many books for our friends, relatives, anyone we know. So thanks, Janet. Please join us for our next neighborhood coffee on Tuesday, June 17th from 8 to 10 a.m. at King Pigeon on Gilbert Avenue. Feel free to bring a guest or prospective member. The hands-on service team is looking for volunteers for the Juneteenth Fireworks Festival Rodeo Edition on June 19th from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. The event is at Woodlawn Community Center. Volunteers are needed for several positions. Sign up through the link in E-Raise or contact Michelle Star with any questions. So you guys are all available because we don't have a meeting on June 19th, so you should all sign up. As a reminder, we don't have a meeting next Thursday. The next meeting would be on the 26th, and make sure you sign up this Friday before by 5 o'clock. Join us for an evening of networking and conversation with the Rotary Connect Committee on June 25th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Unwind Wine Bar and Light Fair. This is a great opportunity to meet new people, exchange ideas, and learn more about what Rotary has to offer. Sign your prospective member up in DAC TV. It is my great pleasure to turn it over to the presidential songs with our own Rotary Chorus. This is a tradition that we've been doing for many, many years. We turn our attention over to this side of the room.
The words will be on the screen, so if you guys want to sing along, feel free. It should be on the screen. There we go. So, Eric, here is your song. We hope you enjoy.
Let's hear it for the Rotary class. So since it's my second last meeting, I'm going to move around a little bit. This isn't a very emotional day for me. I'll walk you through that, but this is also this club is in a great spot, and we just want to share the good work that's happened this year. We want to share the initiatives that have been going on, and for the first time in many years, there's a roadmap, there's a strategy for the next 5 years. So I want to thank everyone who's here to represent me. I'll introduce them a little later, but we have the Petway family, we have the Jack family, I have my parents upstairs looking down, but we accomplished a lot. There we go. So we can't do this without our committee chairs. If you're a committee chair, and this past year, if you please stand and let's celebrate you. We also want to honor the board members. I think for the first time, our board is all rowing together. Everyone's working hard. We had our last board meeting last night, and it was a great celebration. I want to celebrate all of you. If you could please stand as a board member, you are holding us accountable for our work. Of course, we had fun, right? This is a fun photo, I think. You see future President nominee currently, Mr. Ed Mathis, with a napkin on his head. Wes was pretty good too. So we do have fun. We work hard, but we also have great fun, and we want you to join the board. Ed is in charge of getting that process going, and we have applications, but we want more. We have a deadline of July 2nd, and Ed is corralling those together, and then the nominating committee will meet in July to select the future leaders of this club. So think about yourself, think about others, and now is the time for you to nominate yourself and have somebody else nominate you as well. So we want to thank our outgoing board officers for their great work. We have Bill Stilley, Doug Bolton, and Brett LeVar. If you could please stand and recognize them. Bill is the get it done man. If you give him, you will get it done in less time and more efficiently than anyone I've met. And Doug is by far one of the best leaders in this town, if not the country, and he's been my mentor for my entire time at Rotary. Thank you, Doug, for that process. And Brett LeVar is not here today, but we celebrated him last night. The club gave him a special award. And I know that Wes will do a great job after Brett. It's a great legacy is there as well. And for the first time, the two presidents, Brett and I, met on a regular basis to make sure that our two organizations are working together. Wes and Lisa are going to do the same. And it should be a great synergy of our organizations. We want to honor Brett. I know he's not here, but let's celebrate him for the video and give him a round of applause. Thanks, Brett. So we want to recognize outstanding individuals of our club who have gone beyond this year. We want to start with Angie Ferguson, the winner of our Merit Award. If Angie, if you can come up, please. Both the club and the foundation want to celebrate their great work this past year with the Merit Award for incredible leadership of our second annual Pip McGraw fundraiser. Organizing a major fundraiser is a feat in itself. You can attest to that. But Angie managed to pair that with a full-blown pickleball tournament and a Mardi Gras theme celebration that brought energy and excitement to the event. Thanks to your tireless efforts, Pip McGraw not only met but exceeded its fundraising goals. So that's amazing. Because of Angie's dedication, the Rotary Foundation of Cincinnati was able to make a greater impact on disadvantaged youth in our community. Thank you, Angie, for your creativity, commitment, and heart.
All right.
I want to call up two individuals, Ben Busby and Taylor Young, for the Merit Award together. So Ben and So Ben and Taylor stepped up in a big way this year, making over the former Young Professionals Committee and making it their own. They joined the G5 Grow Committee, rebranded their group as Rotary Connect to be more inclusive, and took it far beyond monthly happy hours. They've created meaningful experiences from bourbon tastings to putt-putt, Reds and Cyclone games, and more, bringing people together and building community within the club. Thank you, Ben and Taylor, for re-energizing engagement and helping make Rotary more fun and accessible. Now we go into a Super Involved Rotarian Award. Want to introduce the person who reads the introduction, Kelly Mahan, if you come on up. So she gets the Sir pin and their certificate. And I want to tell you why she's here. After wrapping up her service on the club board, Kelly Mahan dove right into a huge role serving as chair of the Rotary Club of Cincinnati Due Days. She took things to the next level by expanding our marketing efforts, including getting us placed in the Cincinnati Business Courier Book of Lists and securing board corporate and community sponsors. Her leadership helped make Due Days an even bigger success this past year with 37 nonprofit projects completed in just 3 days, over 512 volunteers, 2,500, if not more, volunteer hours, total impact more than 100,000 to nonprofits across the tri-state. Thank you, Kelly, for your vision, your hustle, and your deep commitment to community. We also have another super involved Rotarian in our midst, Mr. Pete Armstrong. No, stay here. You have to. You have to.
At least you got a picture of the dogs.
So I know you see Pete when you walk into every meeting. He's the guy that you want in your corner to get things done. Most humble individual you'll ever meet. Wonderful past president, stepping up this year to work with us on the membership advisors process. He is just truly a star in our club, and we couldn't do without you. He ensures that new members feel welcome, supported, and matched with the right mentors. His dedication helps set the tone for member success and long-term engagement in our club. Thank you, Pete, for being a guiding hand and helping shape the future of Club 17.
Andy's a good dancer.
Without further ado, Brian Vielhauer, super involved with Charity Award.
Brian. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do have a piece of hardware here. Wear it proudly. So Brian Vielhauer, another one of our many humble, get it done Rotarians, doesn't want credit, but is always there to support our club and really focus on the red light table, which you know is back in the corner here. Let's say hello to the red light table. So congratulations. So, a little history of the red light table has been a cherished tradition of the Rotary Club since 1928, born out of a simple act of problem solving during a power outage. What started with a few red railroad lanterns has grown into a club within a club, one built on generosity, service, and quiet impact. Under the leadership of Brian Vielhauer, the Red Light Table has hosted our beloved Rotary Holiday Party, directing proceeds to causes like wildfire victims, adaptive switches at Condon School, and more. They have also helped fund UC Rotaract students in the 4-week speech contest, stepped in to fully fund the police, fire, sheriff, and Cincinnati Public Schools appreciation lunches next year, donated to Rotary International's Ukraine relief efforts in a time of global need, and Brian's personal contributions, including underwriting past holiday parties, show the true spirit of service above self. Thank you, Brian, for leading with heart and for continuing Rotary legacy of meaningful hands-on giving. So now it's time for the Jack Berger Spirit of Rotary Award. I know that you remember Jack, and when I was coming into the club, he was always warm and inviting, and always at the head table coming in. He was truly the spirit of our club, the spirit of Rotary. And it's an award that we give out every year to someone who exemplifies his spirit. And this year, we are giving this award to Brian Bowling. I know you're all humble, but let's take some credit, right, Brian? Brian joined the Rotary Club just over 2 years ago, which is amazing, after first participating in Rotary U Days. And he hit the ground running. Since then, he has joined the club board, traveled to Singapore for his first Rotary International Convention, is headed to Calgary next week for his second Rotary convention, and continues to serve as co-chair of the Hands-On Service. Brian not only shows up, he elevates everything he touches, from logging volunteer hours at DAC-DB to ensure our impact is recognized by the district and beyond, to build new nonprofit relationships that have allowed us to expand our reach in the community. Brian is always all in. Because of his commitment, energy, and heart for service, we've been able to do more, serve more, and make a bigger impact than ever before. Thank you, Brian, for truly embodying the spirit of Rotary. All right, so we're going to call Sarah Patterson, please stand here. I don't think I need to say much because everyone knows that you guys are the hardest working office in this city, if not county, state, the country. And just want to have a small token of appreciation for all of your great work from me to you, and you can enjoy it on your next vacation. Yes, you do. So let's have a round of applause, and I'm gonna give some gifts. We did a music interlude. Is this a box? This a box.
Another box.
Okay, they're going on vacation, so they're about an hour. I did pick it out myself, so I gotta get some for next. Sarah, Christian, you might not see them for a while, they'll be on vacation pretty soon here. We want to welcome our two new board officers, Stephanie Shear and Steve Easley. Stephanie, you want to stand? Stephanie joined us last night, and she told me she's not, even by all the fun we had, she's still in, so. We want, on a sadder note, we had 3 Rotarians that left us this year. Brent Ryan, Michael Schmidt, and Dean Gowden. We want to honor them with a moment of silence. So we've had a great year. One of which is being here at the View, right? So this is a great spot for us in our home. We passed, with Doug's year, we kept rooting around, but we're here. And just want to celebrate the great work, the A-list speakers. We had Larry Culp, we had Jennifer Damiano, we had the roundtable beginning of this year to highlight all the changes going on. In Cincinnati, we had the CEO Skyline. Just examples of what we provide for Rotary. And Lisa's going to knock it out of the park next year with all her great speakers. And we also are just not Thursday meetings, so we've added a lot. We have copies, Rotary Connect, going on the list. You might find me in a pig suit there. That was from the Rotary U Days Parade. That's from Blink. It only comes up 2 years, and guess who the president is? Mr. Ed Mathis. Should be in that pig suit. We had added a fundraiser this year, Derby Days, which was a big success, and the plan is to continue that next year. We have bowling euchre. Even though we didn't win this year, we will win next year. Maybe if I don't attend, you guys will win, okay? We had the Cyclones and Reds game from Rotary Connect, a lot of great activities. There's something going on every single day in Rotary, and it's a great organization to join and be part of. We also talked about hands-on service with Brian Bowling's work and Michelle Starr, as well as logging all the hours from Barbara Dickinson. We put in, we can actually track the hours now in DACDB. We just want to highlight a few of the great projects this year. We had Few Days, which you can see generated over 1,600 hours across all projects. Adopt a Class, Ghana Schools Project, Guatemala Literacy Project, Ghana School Party, and Fruit Bowl Project. Total volunteer hours, 3,071. Number of club volunteers, 148. Economic value of all projects, $72,341. We want to thank the individuals who have generated the top of the roster, and we want to thank Barbara Dickinson for putting all this data in. As I call your name, if you could please stand. Hux Miller, Rocky Soconi, Steve King, Brian Bowling, Josh Vogel, Barbara Dickinson, John Firemeyer, Aaron Miller, before, and Tony Autry. If you're here, please stand. And by the way, our goal this year was to also achieve the presidential citation, which is you have to accomplish 13 or more of the activities, and we blew through that pretty easily. So this coming fall, that'll be delivered to Lisa, and something we can do now and to celebrate the great work we're doing in the community. More on due days, Kelly Mahan being the lead on that. And as you know, it's in October every year. This past one, this third year, we're going to do a fourth year and continue on. 37 projects, 3 days, 512 volunteers, 2,500 volunteer hours. Total impact over 100,000. We had the meal packing event on Thursday. We're looking to increase that. We'll have the mayor back, and we'll have great projects, and it's already going strong. So if you're on the Rotary Due Days committee or has worked to that, please stand up and let's recognize you. That's a lot of people. So you might have seen this a year ago. G5 growth of the club and the foundation over 5 years. Just want to do a recap, kind of a score sheet. How did we do? I like to see how you do. My entire life has been in the investment world. I can see within seconds how I'm doing, and let's see how we're doing here. So going back to before we kind of reveal the net results, we have to talk about why are we growing this? Why do we need to grow the club? Well, we need to increase the survival rates. We want to make sure we're a premier service club status. We want to make sure we have A+ speakers. All that takes members, takes organization. We have to continue networking, leadership programming, community leaders. So in order to do that, in order to provide the largest size service organization in this region, we need more and more individuals and great Rotarians. We are neck and neck with Toledo, so I claim we're #1 in Ohio. We're one of the largest clubs in the country, and we want to maintain that and grow faster. Why do we want to grow the foundation? It's a great organization that we're affiliated with. We want to maximize charitable giving, increase donors to the new donors to Rotary Club of Cincinnati as well, and also bring in new members. I want to celebrate the G5 committee. We meet monthly, and that'll continue next year. There'll be a new name that Lisa will reveal a little later, but I want to recognize all the individuals who worked hard this year. Michael Schatzman is the chair, Doug Bolton is the head of corporate, Chuck Martz, Taylor Young, Matt Busby, and Dan Long. If you can please stand. So a little background. This is kind of the going back in time. Up until Doug's year, we were losing 3 to 4% net new members a year. Doug did a heroic effort and did a great job bringing us break even, and now we're +5, and we're on our way to plus. The growth goals that I set for our club each year going forward was +12, 15% growth of new members, 10% of loss, 5% net new members. We actually blew through the top line. We lost a little bit more, so we're actually getting better each time. So I expect that loss ratio to come down. So here's the end results. You heard a lot of the numbers around 44. We brought in 44 new members. We started the executive program, which is a last Friday of the month at Met Club. We've already received new corporate members from that. We have new members from Due Days. And we also have been working on new corporate sponsors for the new Rotary Foundation Cincinnati fundraiser that you'll know more about in the future. So we've had a lot of growth, a lot of just the beginning of our great lift up and our growth for the next 5 years. So we also instituted, my 2 goals were transparency and efficiency. I created KPIs to track membership at the board level every month. We defined the roles of the board and committee chairs. We increased that. We also did committee leaders meetings twice a year. We had a committee fair with club assembly, and we've had 2 board executive discovery meetings for members who want to learn more about how to become a board member. There's still time to learn about how to become a board. Talk to any one of the people on the nominating committee. We'll talk to you about that. We had the business leader lunches. We had a change in the venue to the View. World Affairs Committee hit it out of the park with their projects. We had the 3rd Cincinnati Due Days. We started an environmental program through Aaron Miller. And then, just newly announced, we now have an Interact program with McNicholas High School. And then we did a club fundraiser recently. So we were busy, and just want to share that with you. I really want to take this time to thank my family, introduce my lovely wife and rock, Mary. Evie Reese. I can't think of a great Father's Day. Their being here is truly a Father's Day gift to me, so you don't need to give me anything more. So thanks for all of you, and I know that you've always been there to support me, so thank you. I want to thank my parents. As you know, at the beginning of this year, I lost both my parents in July and October, and the Rotary family, and soon to be, I'll announce the Jack family, have really elevated me and allowed me to, and my Petway family allowed me to really be where I need to be with my parents. And it was a tough go, but I know that all of you were there for me, and I know they're looking down, watching today, and very proud of what I've done. And I'm wearing the watch my dad wore in honor of him today. And I just want to thank them and give them a kiss of love. And they'll always be in my heart. My mom gave me the love for service. She actually got me started in Rotary as a youth exchange student. So without her, I probably wouldn't be here today. I know I wouldn't be here today. And my dad gave me my strong work ethic and love for investment. So thanks to them. And I'm here being, supporting and working hard for you guys. I want to thank the Jack family, if you can stand up. Here, and I guess not a lot's getting done during this time at the office, but appreciate you being here, supporting me. I know that you always hear, well, I'm going to Rotary, and this is where I was coming, so I will, as past president, have a little more free time, although Lisa I know is pulling me in already, so thank you for being my support system for my work life and for everything I do. Thanks for being here and supporting me. Thank you. Thank you to all Club 17 members. It's an amazing club, 300 strong, one of the largest clubs in the country, largest in Ohio, one of the largest in this region with one of the largest foundations in the country. So we got a lot going for us. We're so excited to start the process of turning this over to Lisa, who is our newest president. And I want to welcome her up to the stage. So Lisa provided me a bio, but just as a personal note, Lisa is a hard-charging, compassionate person that gets things done. As I'm sure you've been on a phone call or a Zoom call with her, trying to get things done for her year. She is going to knock it out of the park. She's a rock star, and I know she's going to do great work in her year, which starts on July 1st. She's already going to the RI convention. She actually might end up being the RI president, I don't know. But anyway, a little bit about Lisa. She's the owner of EMI Network and Unique Growth, both firms focusing on business and people growth. She has spent the past 25 years owning, operating, building, and growing businesses, and has been fortunate to work in a very diverse array of industries. She has led, acquired, sold, integrated, separated, and built businesses over the years, and there's no signs of slowing down anytime soon. You will quickly see that her growth plan for the 25-26 Rotary year leverages her business background and growth mindset. She's a two-time best-selling author and speaker with a passionate belief in everything you do matters, known as the butterfly effect. Lisa finds joy in helping others, which has led her to volunteer with organizations such as Dress for Success Cincinnati, YWCA, Easter Seals Redwood, Tender Mercies, and of course, the Rotary Club of Cincinnati. I present to you the president of the Rotary Club of Cincinnati for the 25-26 Rotary year, Lisa Lickard. Exchanging of items to do, but just want to say it's a pleasure working with you. We already have our meeting tomorrow set up to change the world, and want to give you your president's pin. And of course, the
So Eric, we have some things for you. I measured your shoe a minute ago because I think I have very big shoes to fill. He's a size 11, so literally and figuratively, I have my work cut out for me. Over the last year, I'm trying not to get emotional, you gave so much of yourself to us, and we can't thank you enough. I was sharing with Eric a little story. I was sharing with Eric my words. There really aren't words when you lose parents, but I was sharing with Eric some words, and his response to me is, "Don't worry, Lisa, I'm not going to miss Rotary. I'm going to be here. I'm going to follow through on my commitments." And that's Eric. He gave so much of himself. I did want to smack you when you did that and say, no, it's about your family, but that's just who he is. It's woven in the fabric of Eric. And so I'm just so thankful for you, for what you did for us this year. Record-breaking growth. I don't know if you all picked up on that. Record-breaking growth. His plan of G5 brought business. Managing Rotary brought business back to Rotary. With his key performance indicators, really focusing on the most impactful way of running the club. Very inspirational. So I give you something that you have shared with speakers at every single meeting, and I have the pleasure of providing that to you today. So Eric, I give you our coin, where you might know that on the front it has the skyline of the and then on the back it has the things that we think, do, and say. With our 4-way test. So this is as a token of our appreciation, I give you, maybe, I do, your last present pin, and I give you a token of appreciation, which won't even come close to compensating you for everything you have done for us this past year. The good news is, though, it is a bourbon taster, so you'll be able to really enjoy those days of heavy drinking now that you are. All right, so I will, today is all about Eric, so I know we get out of here promptly at 1:30, and taking the gavel today and not getting out of here at 1:30 is a problem. I completely understand that. But I need to thank a few people that are here with me today and supporting me as we are transitioning years. So I have with me today my husband, Sam. Sam, stand up. And team members here today, stand up. And if you guys would humor me, my dad could not be with us today, but he is at home, and if I know him, he's going to watch this YouTube if my stepmom Charlotte teaches him how. So I would like you all to look at the camera. Matt, please stand out and say, "Hi, Dad. I wish you could be here. Love you." He thinks I can do just about anything, so it's wonderful to have him on my court. For my plan this next year, we are going to dedicate some time in an up-and-coming meeting where I will go through the growth plan and talk a little bit about how we're taking G5 to the next level. So we can't get into that today. We did run out of some time. But what I'm really excited about, and I want everybody to leave this room knowing, is that we have another year of significant growth ahead of us. Eric talked about a net of 12. We're blowing through it. And we're doing that because we're dedicating staff resources to focusing on our growth. But we're not going to forget about our members. We're also going to focus in on making our membership experience the most meaningful experience possible. We're also going to systematize some of our onboarding experience without losing that personalized touch. We're going to do that because we're going to grow so fast, we're going to need to have that system in place in order to take care of all of our members. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I'm a woman, right? And there's some really unique things going on in the marketplace for women in business. And we're going to enhance some of the programs that we have within Women in Rotary. Well, I've already gotten an interest with the Chamber of Commerce to collaborate with their women's platform, our women's platform. There's so many other things happening this year because we get to celebrate 115 years as a club in September. So the Thrive Plan, you'll learn more about it in July, but it's bold and vigorous moves of growth. The growth is absolutely necessary, but the infrastructure of our club, making sure that we're putting that infrastructure in place so it lasts well beyond me. We're an incredible club, and the backbone is our members, committee members. And so our efforts only happen if we're not sick, if we have the right people on the committee. We can't be consistent. And so we are putting an infrastructure in place. We are investing in growth with a new member. And so we'll talk a little bit more about that position. But the coolest thing I think that's going to happen is that we're going to be able to get Sarah out into the marketplace in very high-profile PR ways. Why does that matter? Because we all know one of Sarah's superpowers is doing just that. Who else can get Larry Culp here? Well, Sarah can. So we have a lot in the future. We're going to be building on strategy, our purpose of modernizing our club, communicating, engaging, and then we're not going to lose our heart. We're going to keep our heart. We're going to pay homage to who we are as a club of 115 years, but we're going to show the marketplace that we're a little bit different than what they probably thought. All right, guys. So with that, the Unite for Good is not only a Rotary motto, we're going to be living it. We're going to be uniting in the community with other organizations. We're going to continue to unite as a club and collaborate. One of the ways we're going to do that is that we're going to start integrating some of our growth initiatives into into a growth committee, very similar like G5. And Katie has agreed to lead that committee. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we have time. Thank you, Katie. And we're going to be uniting some of our committee efforts. So please show up in July. Don't heckle me, but listen in to all the exciting things we have. We've got so many people in this room working so hard, and we will not have a shelf plan. We'll have a working document. We'll have a sales and marketing plan, and we'll be drilling back to that for our growth in the next Rotary year. So with that, thank you so very much for trusting me and taking the lead of this club. I am honored, I am humbled, and I will not let you down. Oh, my goodness gracious, I forgot to mention the most important person in this room. Mary, I needed to, before I rang the bell, I needed to make sure that we gave you thanks and praise because it is hard to be a spouse of a president of the Rotary. You showed up, right? You showed up to events, you showed up to fundraisers, you were here at, obviously, meetings, and I think you were Eric's wind beneath his wings, too, as we joked about Sam. So thank you so very much. We will be honoring you with a Paul Harris pin. And I would like to take another moment to thank the Pepley family for your very generous gift to the foundation of Rotary Cincinnati. Both not only your gift, but your matching contributions, which is creating a legacy for years to come for nonprofits and family. So thank you so very much.